We are now talking about homework 11.5, problems 14 through 19. In 14 through 19, you're given that the area of a circle is 295.52 inches squared. You're given that the sector PQR of the circle has area of 55 inches squared. In number 14, you're asked to find the radius of circle with center R. To find the radius, let's just use our area of a circle equation. Area of a circle equals pi r squared. So we have 295.52 equals pi r squared, and we wish to solve for r. So I can take 295.52 and divide it by pi, and then I can take the square root of that number. So square root of this number. Okay, sorry, I meant to divide this by pi. I don't know why I did that. There we go. And now we can take the square root of this number. And we get 9.7 as our radius. And so we're going to have a radius of 9.7 here. Inches. Now, problem number 15 asks you to find the circumference of R. Well, we know that the circumference of a circle is just 2 pi r. So I'm going to take my r, multiply it by 2, and pi. And it's not letting me do that. 2 times pi times... It just won't let me do that. I'm going to multiply it at the end here. Okay, and we get 60.96 as our radius, as our circumference, I'm sorry. Problem 16 asks you to find the arc measure of PQ. Well, the arc measure of PQ is also equal to the central angle, PRQ. So to find that, we can set up a proportion. Let's call that arc measure OX. So our proportion is going to be X over 360 equals arc area, sector area, which is going to be 55 inches squared, over total area of circle, 295.52. Now we wish to solve for X. So all we do is multiply 360 by both sides of the equation, and you're going to get 55 times 360. Then you're going to divide this by 295.52. To get 67. So 67 is the arc measure of arc PQ. It's also the central angle degree. And we can just come here and put a degree sign just so we see it. Oh, why is it degrees with the -1 power? Oh, because I put it there. Let's put a degree symbol here on the 360. There, 67 degrees. Alright, now problem number 17 asks you to find the length of PQ. Here we can use another proportion. What I'm going to do is set up another equation. So we have 67 over 360 is going to equal arc length. Let's just call that X again. No, let's call it Y. Arc length Y. Oh yeah, this should be X degrees, just so you know. And we have arc length Y here that we're trying to find. So yep, equals arc length Y over the total length of the circle all the way around, i.e. the circumference, and the circumference we found to be 60.94. And all we need to do is solve for y in this equation. So multiply both sides of the equation by 60.94, and you're going to get 67 times 60.94 equals blah blah blah. Divide this by 360. Let's do this. And your answer should be 11.34 inches as, I'll just put units here, inches. Darn it. Oops, centimeters. Let me just fix this. Why isn't centimeters then? 11.34. Oh, that should be 9.4 there. 11.34 inches as the arc length of PQ. Now we wish to find the perimeter of the shaded region. Well, this is going to take a little bit more thinking. I know that 11.34 is my arc length, and that's right here. I know that I have a radius and a radius. So the perimeter of this slice of pizza, if you want to think of it like that, is just going to be 11.34 plus 9.7 plus 9.7. Not too bad. I think you guys can figure that out. Now I wish to find the perimeter of the unshaded region. The perimeter of the unshaded region is just going to be the perimeter of the entire circle minus 11.34. So we're going to have 60.94 minus 11.34, and then we're going to add 9.7 times 2, because we're going to have this whole area minus the arc plus this length plus this length. And so if you want to see that worked out, it's just going to be this whole area minus this plus 2 times 9.7. And it says 69.0 inches because we're talking about perimeter. So I hope this helped you in solving these problems. Please bring any questions you have to class.